let's talk a little bit about where you see things going. So the future, the next, 2-3 years or so, what do you see on the horizon?
From what I've seen just this last 3 or 4 months from people I've talked to in industry, I see league bowling getting stronger. I mean, it's really a weird phenomenon that most of the people I talk to today have more league bowlers than they had last fall.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think people are looking for something to do, and I think that's going to continue strong. Okay, go out once a week and have fun, have some beers and go bowling. I think people miss that camaraderie and they miss it a lot during COVID. And now, people, I started this conversation by saying league bowling's gone down so much in the last 25 years. And now, I see it coming back. And and it's coming back in forms of not traditional leagues for us, but people who want to bowl a 12-league fun league.
Right.
Okay. Like we have a beer and pizza league where you pay $20 a week and you get a pitcher of beer and you get a large pizza and you bowl 3 games of bowling in league. Well, people eat that up, and so you see that. We see that filling up immediately because it's short season. It's not going to take 30 weeks. And I also see a lot of adult junior programs doing extremely well. People want to do stuff with their kids, and so, we ran one last year on a Sunday morning and it's going to start in January. I had like 12 lanes available. I had 28 lanes. Just kind of said, well, I figured we'll get 12 teams of 2. We just promoted in center, and we did a little bit of online marketing through Facebook and our database, and we ended up with 28 teams of 2. They just kept coming in, and I'm like, how did this happen? And we were just shocked by it, but people want to do stuff with their kids,
right?
And so I see that being big too, and the other part is getting what other thing you can do for like a Friday or Saturday night cosmic. There's different innovations out there to make the show better, to make the lanes glow or flame up or different things like that. And I see that continuing to draw people in, because it's just a night out. It makes it more fun.
Right. Yeah. More of it like an event.
Yeah. And some of the like Brunswick Sync, the new scoring, and I'm not sure of AMF Cubica, but now you can order from the lane. Okay, you just can punch in your order and pay for it right, and then it's delivered to you. I think that's huge. Okay, because that's convenience for people. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to wait for a server. Okay,
right.
I think that's big too. So it's all about, but the last thing is you still have to provide great service. That always that never goes away. So say what's coming down the road, you still have to provide great service. But I really think that you're going to see more people joining fun leagues, and you're going to see adult juniors, and you might see a youth program pick up too. Yeah, and that's really kind of the way I see it.
Yeah, that's a great observation. I totally agree, especially on the leagues. A little bit less of the competitive focus and the fun focus. Like you said, the short leagues. They have one down the street that I always reference because it's a good indication. They call it Average Joe's, which is a drinking league with the bowling problem. And they just joke it's all based around drinking, having fun, and it's non-sanctioned, but they pack it out. It's the busiest league of at the center.
Yeah, and you know why? A couple of reasons why, because it's fun. People like it. And 2, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the league format, but there's no restrictions. Meaning open mixed. We don't care if it's 5 guys, 4 guys, 3 women. Don't care. See, the problem was with all of our structured leagues, there were too many rules.
Right.
I got to have 2 women. Oh, I got to have 1 guy. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Well, you do the Average Joe League, you open it up and just say, this is going to be fun. There's going to be a few rules here. Okay. But I think that's a lot to do with it because people feel more comfortable going, well, we're just here to have fun anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
And that's the thing. And you know what? I mean, you can do those leagues year round. That's the other thing. You don't have to stop them in the summertime.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they, and we had our beer and pizza league, the one in Indianapolis, and it was our biggest drinking night in the bar.
Wow. Right.
We had like 14 teams of these guys, and they would stay till close, and usually that doesn't happen.
Right.
Right. Used
during
to.
the week. Yeah.
It was on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
You know,
the same with them. Yeah, it's their busiest night of the week.
Yeah, and I think it's just that, and so it becomes more of a social thing for people. It's
Right.
social, you know, and that's really what they're looking for, is just a good 2 or 3 hours of having fun.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.